Hey everyone, Coach Investor back with another lemonade video for you today. Yes, I know I don't have any lemonade today by hand, but I promise next video I'll have some again. So in this video, I'm going to talk a bit about what's been happening with Lemonade. We're going to look at some new price targets for the company, look at the graph, and just talk about the company as a whole. Just a short update because it's been a while, and obviously the price has gone down since the earnings, like most growth stock out there. I know a lot of people don't like Lemonade for some reason, overvalued, whatever. Fine, if you don't like the stock, move over and maybe tell us about a stock that you do like. Leave it down in the comments below. No toxicity, no hate, please. Thank you. But before I do so, I just want to thank everyone that has been subscribing lately. If you haven't subscribed to this channel and you like these videos, hit that subscribe button and leave it an early thumbs up, as it really helps me out grow the channel and get my videos out there. So without further ado, let's dive into this. Right, so first quick look at the graph. We can see that in January, the stock peaked at $190 or so, close to 190. Since then, the stock basically was cut in half. Twice it rebounded off the $80 mark. So you can say that this is a pretty big support line. Now, most of you will probably ask, and that's actually the thumbnail of this video, have we hit bottom? Now, in my opinion, I think the market could probably go lower, but it seems like the market right now, the market sentiment has maybe changed a little bit. Is it because of this new $1 trillion package that is going into the economy? I don't know, maybe. Overall, I think most of the growth stocks have been beaten down quite a lot. I think a lot of investment firms have sold most of their blocks already. So maybe we might see some buying happening in the growth area. And for some of you that follow me on Twitter, if you don't, maybe go and hit that follow. If you don't have a Twitter, don't make a Twitter, especially for me. Twitter is a pretty toxic place. Some people maybe don't like it. So please, if you don't have Twitter, you don't have to make one just to follow me. But I shared some insight of what I've been adding in the last couple of weeks. I've been adding a bit of Lemonade, a bit of Palantir, a bit of Roku. I've bought back a full position in Activision Blizzard. If you want me to do a video about that, leave it down in the comments below. So there you have it. Also, when I add to my position, I'm not adding tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sometimes it's 1,000, sometimes it's 2,000. Depends on the position and depends on the company and the current state of the market. And it's also a tip for you if you're following some people on Twitter that are saying that are adding to their position each and every day. Don't think everyone adds hundreds of thousands of dollars to their portfolio. Sometimes it can be as small as $100, $200, $500, whatever. Just want to point that out. So now we're going to look at some price targets for Lemonade, some upgrades, and obviously one weird one from Bank of America. So here we go. Right, so this is an article from Tuesday, March 30th. We can see here the title, Piper Sandler cuts Lemonade price tag to $134. So still pretty high. Their previous price tag was $159, so they've cut it by $25. The firm currently has an overweight rating on the stock. Piper Sandler's price target would indicate a potential upside of give or take 60% from the company's current price. Now we have other price targets, for example, from GMP Securities, increased their price objective on Lemonade from $105 to $130. And gave the stock an outperform rating in a report on Tuesday. Bank of America initiated another coverage on Lemonade with a, in my opinion, pretty ridiculous price of $29. But we've seen some ridiculous pricing in Tesla, for example, as well, with people like, I'm not going to say his name, but you know who. Morgan Stanley raised their price target on Lemonade from $70 to a nice $90 and gave the company an equal weight. And lastly, Oppenheimer upgraded Lemonade from a market perform rating to an underperform rating and set an $110 price target for the company in a report on Monday, March 15th. Right, so overall, you can see the positivity in the market, even in times like this. Yes, maybe 2 months ago, the whole market needed a bit of a correction because most companies, a lot of growth companies, a lot of young companies like Lemonade and old companies as well, were maybe flying too high and needed to be cut down. Too many people that started investing in 2020 maybe thought this market, these stocks really only go up. Maybe they needed some reality check. Hopefully that's over right now, but who knows, it can go lower. In my opinion, it will maybe go lower and I don't really care. We're in it for the long term. And that's why I think Lemonade doesn't really matter. The price is cut in half, but we have way more information right now than we had in January. We had the earnings report, we had great numbers, year-over-year growth was great. For the revenue part, again, it's because of the new policy that went in with the reinsurance last summer. So yes, revenue numbers, year-over-year comparison are pretty bad. We're going to go over 2021 and then you can start comparing year-over-year or quarter-over-quarter. But the most important metrics, in my opinion, are in-force premiums and gross earned premiums. Obviously, the amount of customers that they have as well, but I explained that in another video. So for the in-force premiums and the gross earned premiums, we've done pretty well. Obviously, Lemonade has done pretty well. In Q4 earnings, we've seen in-force premiums go up 87%, a 5% beat to $230 million. Gross earned earnings went up 92% year-over-year to $50 million, a 6% beat, and premium per user is up 20% to $213. They also expect this year to be a pretty good year. Guidance, in my opinion, was pretty fair, pretty good. Obviously, they will be launching a new product. Most of us think this is going to be car insurance, but in my opinion, if it's health insurance, it will not surprise me at all. But I think the market is kind of expecting car insurance, so if it's not going to be car insurance, maybe it will be negative for the stock. But in my opinion, health insurance, especially with the likes of Teladoc, all the telemedicine, I think it's a great move. If that happens now, it will probably happen in the future. So to conclude this short video, I'm talking about Lemonade here, but this goes for most of the growth stock that I own and that you own as well. This market correction maybe showed us the truth about certain companies, but it's also a way for us to invest in our loved companies, let's say, where they've taken a hit because the whole market has taken a hit. But right now we have way more information than we did in January, than we did in February as well. We had earnings season. We know how companies were doing in the last quarter. We know where they think they're going to be this year and in the next quarter. If you manage to pick up some of your companies at a cheaper price and the company has done pretty well and they think they're going to do pretty well in the future, great. If you sold some shares because, well, you had earnings, price went down, you weren't really happy with the earnings, that's fair as well. For me, Lemonade was pretty simple. Good earnings, price went down by a lot actually. I added a bit to my position. Like you know, I've opened my position last summer and I've been adding since then. Pretty significant allocation right now, not looking to add any more. If it goes even further down to maybe $70, $60, then yes, obviously I'll buy some more. But as of now, pretty happy with that. And that will be it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you've been adding or maybe selling some Lemonade shares. What's your thoughts on Lemonade? Have you been buying some other shares of other companies in the last couple of weeks? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like these videos, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.